What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at this knife. This is the Kershaw Iridium in aluminum and D2 steel. Beautiful knife by Kershaw Knives. Designed here in the USA. This one's made in China. Really nice crossbar lock by Kershaw. They did a really good job with this one. Kind of like competing with Benchmade, they decided when the axis lock patent ran out, they were going to make a crossbar lock, and they did a really good job. This is an excellent crossbar lock knife. Really solid, pretty much completely and totally solid. There's no blade play in this. For like a $50 or $60 knife, there's no blade play in this, and it's they're for one of their first attempts at a crossbar lock. If you ask me, that is amazing. So that's one thing about this knife that's impressive. You got this beautiful like satin satin D2 steel blade here. Really pretty, really nicely reflective. It's very shiny. It kind of shimmers in the light. You can see it reflecting there. Really cool. And then you release the lock bar, pull back that lock, and then flick it closed. Really good job by Kershaw. Here you got these nice aluminum handles. They're a little bit slick. I wish there was some texturing in here, but it's not bad. You can see it's a thumb stud opener. Got the thumb stud on both sides, perfectly placed, to get really good leverage right there. You get perfect leverage behind that blade, and it flies open. You got this beautiful kind of like bayonet style, but the top is not sharpened. You see there, it's just a really big swedge that comes all the way back to here, and then you have the thumb studs. You can see there the model number and D2 steel. You can see there you go, and that's that symbol means that's an in-house design. So you can see it says Kershaw. This is a really nice pocket clip. They did a really good job. It works perfectly, comes in and out of the pocket. There's no screws sticking up. You can see that it's even with the frame, so there's nothing to get snagged up on your pants while you're pulling this in and out. Really nice backspacer. I like that they did a kind of a different color on the backspacer. It's got a lanyard hole. If you want to do that, use a clip it to anything. You can do that. It's a very light knife. It's not very heavy. Very, very nice. Really pretty. Solid lockup. You can reverse the pocket clip, so it's completely ambidextrous as it is. You get all 4 fingers on there, just laid right there, and it feels really good. I can get all 4 fingers, and then just enough to hold all of them on there with a little bit of room to move around. Feels really good in the hand, really comfy, very nicely rounded. I think this is like contoured, so it feels really good, lightly contoured. It's got a little bit of jimping here. It's like 3 jimps, but I wish it was a little more jimping, but it's good enough to lock your hand in, because your thumb does land right on top of that jimping right behind the blade, so it feels really good. You got a really nice kind of a pointy tip here, really good for poking or whatever you were trying to do. You see it says Kershaw here in the front, and they did like a stone washing on that flat, which I think looks really cool, right behind all the satin there, which is pretty cool. Nice pivot here, close. Let's see how centering is perfect, and I want to stress this: Benchmade cannot get their centering perfect on many knives that I've tried from them. This is impressive. Having a $60 knife from Kershaw, designed in the USA and then built in China, be perfect with centering, like one of their first attempts at a crossbar lock, and it's perfect centering. That's impressive, because Benchmade sometimes can't even do that. So, just to have an axis lock with perfect centering is pretty cool, pretty awesome. So they definitely did a good job with this one. It's very light. If you want like a bigger bug out, this is definitely a good way to go. It's cheaper, but it feels premium because of the aluminum, and still really solid lockup. It's on bearings and not washers, like Benchmade's are usually on washers. This is on bearings, which is kind of different, but I still think it feels great. The action here, as you can tell, is awesome. Just exactly what you want from an axis style lock, bar lock, crossbar lock. It feels really good. And it even has slightly stronger springs, I think, than Benchmade knives do. Maybe about the same, slightly stronger, maybe, I don't know. But definitely an awesome knife in my opinion. The only other Kershaw knife I own is the Kershaw Induction, which has the hawk lock, so it's like almost like a one-sided axis lock, kind of an awesome knife. underrated, definitely. But you can see there, it's longer than that one. Definitely, I just thought I'd show off the other Kershaw since I only have one other one. I'll show some, let's compare it to some other ones, some bigger knives. The PM2 and the Pair 3. So you see there, it's a 3.5 inch blade. You get good blade to handle ratio. So you see there, you get more blade than either of these Spydercos. You see, yeah, you get much more blade length than the PM2, even though it's actually shorter. So definitely really good blade to handle ratio than those. So about the size of the PM2, slightly shorter, but more blade length. And then we'll compare it to some other knives. The QSP Penguin, Classic, and Benchmade Bug Out. There you go. So as you can see there, if you want a slightly bigger bug out, you get your whole hands on, and you want something that feels a little better, this is the way to go, because it feels more premium because it's got the aluminum handles instead of these plasticky ones. So you can see it's longer than those. And we'll also compare it to a couple other ones. The ZT 308. You see there, it's not quite as long as that because the 308 is huge, massive, and overbuilt. Same company though, because it's ZT and Kershaw. They're kind of same brand, kind of owned by the same people, owned by Kai USA. But so that's kind of cool. And then we'll also compare it to Benchmade, the kings of the axis lock, or you know, we're the kings of the axis lock. Now there's axis locks everywhere, or crossbar locks everywhere. But there you go, some awesome Benchmades there. Very good knives, the Benchmade. But this is so impressive though because it's way cheaper. These, these is like $200, $300. This one, $200 or $300. But this one, you get it for like 60 bucks. You get aluminum, you get D2, good steel. You can even get it with a sheepsfoot blade now, I think. Pretty amazing. So you can see there, it's not quite as long as those. It's more similar in size to the bug out, a little bit longer than the bug out, but yeah, pretty amazing. Definitely kind of an underrated knife. A lot of people do like it though. I have seen quite a few, really good videos about people raving about it, so it is kind of popular. Really good axis lock. Good job to Kershaw. I hope they keep making these. I hope they keep making really good crossbar locks. So yeah, completely solid. It's just really good design. So yep, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite axis style lock is, because there's a lot of them out there now that the patent from Benchmade is up. Let me know what your favorite crossbar style lock is from what company. And that's about it. Let me know what your favorite Kershaw knife is too. Yeah, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Bye.